Warlock, Janie Chin, is a relatively lesser known but intriguing character in the Marvel Universe, first introduced in New X-Men number 118 in 2001, created by writer Grant Morrison and artist Ethan Van Sciver. Warlock, a mutant and member of the X-Men, brings a unique combination of powers and personality to the team. Her character stands out not only for her abilities but also for the specific role she plays within the X-Men, providing another layer to the rich diversity of mutants who struggle with the complexities of their powers and personal lives. Janie Chin, who would later become known as Warlock, grew up in a very different environment from many of her X-Men colleagues. Initially, she had no idea about the mutant powers she would one day discover within herself. She was an ordinary teenager until her mutant abilities manifested. Much like other mutants, Janie's transformation into Warlock was marked by confusion and struggle, but it also served as a point of growth and discovery for her. Her powers as Warlock were a direct result of her latent mutant ability to manipulate and interface with technology. This was not a random manifestation of powers, but rather one that allowed her to merge with and control digital systems, computers, and various other forms of technological devices. Her ability to interact with technology set her apart from many of her fellow mutants, who possessed more traditional forms of superhuman abilities such as telekinesis, flight, or super strength. Warlock's powers became vital in many scenarios, especially those involving high-tech weapons, machinery, or cybernetic systems. Her debut in New X-Men brought her into the fold of the student body at the Xavier Institute. The story arc during this time focused on her adjustment to her powers and her interaction with both her peers in the X-Men team. As a member of the New X-Men, she was introduced alongside other young mutants, such as X-23 and the mutant known as Dust. The team of young mutants were trained in the ways of the X-Men and often found themselves thrust into dangerous situations, facing off against threats far beyond their age. Warlock's dynamic with the other students was defined by her intelligence and her deep understanding of technology, which made her an essential asset to the team. She often assisted in the team's missions by helping to hack into enemy systems or gather vital data about threats. Despite her powerful abilities, Warlock's personality was more relatable and grounded compared to the other mutants. She was not a hardened soldier or fighter, but rather a teenager who was trying to make sense of her place in the world and her responsibilities as a mutant. One of the more notable aspects of Warlock's character development was her eventual involvement with the broader events that unfolded in the X-Men universe.